Buckle up, folks, because we've got ourselves a doozy out of Northeast Houston. Here's the headline. A 70-year-old homeowner shoots a 30-year-old intruder who broke into his house and, wait for it, used to live there. Yeah, apparently he wanted a reunion and the homeowner had other plans.
Now we're following breaking news in Northeast Houston.
Police say a home invasion led to a shooting that landed one man in the hospital. Our Gochi Loca is live for us this morning from the 7400 block of J Street, where shots were fired.
So it's late, around 11:30 at night, and the cops get called out to this house. Now, this homeowner, he's 70. It's almost midnight. That man was probably in bed, knocked out, dreaming about fishing or that early bird breakfast he planned to get in the morning at Cracker Barrel. But then, boom, he's got a 30-year-old stranger breaking down his door. Now, what's interesting here is the guy didn't just break in. He starts throwing hands with the homeowner like it's a UFC fight.
Houston police say this all comes down to a 70-year-old man trying to protect himself and his home. If you take a look, this is video of when officers first got out here. Now, HPD and HFD got reports of a shooting call just after 11:30 p.m. Now, when officers arrived, they say they found a man in his 30s who broke into a home he previously lived at.
So this guy breaks into his old house like it's still his place. Now, I don't know about you, but if I left the place behind, I'd better have a damn good reason for going back. Like, there's a briefcase of cash in the walls that I hid, or I forgot the damn family jewels in the backyard. But this guy, no, he broke in for a reunion tour. And as you can see, that welcome home didn't go so well.
Houston police say the man who forced his way into the house allegedly started assaulting the homeowner. Again, that 70-year-old man. Here's what officers say the homeowner did next.
The homeowner fired multiple shots at the individual who forced his way into his home, striking him multiple times.
And here's where I bring out my favorite phrase. The firearm is the great equalizer. You've got a 70-year-old man versus a 30-year-old dude with a lot more gas in the tank. Without that gun, what was this homeowner supposed to do? Call timeout and start shadowboxing? This wasn't his high school wrestling days. And I love how people say, oh, why don't you just fight back without a gun or learn to fight and use your hands? Yeah, sure, that works if you're 6'4" and spend every day at the gym deadlifting SUVs. But this guy was 70. He doesn't have time to learn Krav Maga. He just wants to live out his golden years in peace.
Again, he was taken to the hospital and is being treated right now at their trauma center in critical condition. Coming up in the next hour, why officers aren't calling him a suspect just yet.
Now, this whole idea of not calling him a suspect yet is suspect to me. You see, if you break into a house you don't live in anymore, throw a couple of punches at the owner, and then catch some rounds. It's like they're waiting for him to RSVP yes to the next neighborhood meeting to make it official. And here's the thing. This happened in Texas, one of the most gun-friendly states in the country. And yet, the homeowner's self-defense is still a question for some reason. This is why I am constantly telling people to get self-defense insurance. You may think, hey, I defended my house, case closed. But no, sometimes the law sees it differently. And that's where something like a USCCA membership comes in. They sponsor this channel, and I actually believe in what they offer. Because if you're out here defending yourself in your home, the last thing you want is to end up in a legal mess because the system decides your clean-cut self-defense isn't so clean after all in their eyes. So here's the takeaway. This 70-year-old homeowner defended himself and his property from an intruder who's now sitting in a hospital, yet the cops are still cautious to label anyone a suspect. This is exactly why self-defense matters and why you need protection beyond just a firearm, because sometimes it's not just the guy who broke in that you have to worry about. It's the legal system too. So if you want to learn more about a USCCA membership and how it can protect you and save you a shit ton of money if you ever find yourself in a self-defense situation, I'm gonna put a link in the description section of this video. And don't forget to check out shop.mrcolionnoir.com and check out the new design, the anti two-way social club. And then of course, you know, we got hats, we got drinkware, you name it. So hit the link in the description section and check it out. One thing's for certain and two things are for sure. Politicians and tech giants don't want gun content to be recommended to you. And we're all fighting this culture war together. Now you can help do your part by liking, commenting, subscribing to the channel, but most importantly, sharing this video with at least one person. Together we can stop the suppression of our two-way rights. And don't forget to click the link in the description section of this video for the products that I mentioned in this video.